Hello all, we are back with some Fallout 4. Today we're going to be taking a tour of a settlement that I have worked on. It is a mod added settlement. It is called the Mystic Pines Settlement Home and it's made by Tarsus 31. So I'm going to show you my build here. We're just going to take a tour of the place. You guys can let me know what you think. I'll put the link for these mods in the description below. So let's go. Alright, so before we even go inside, I wanted to ask you guys if you have sim settlements too, and if you do, does it place like some trees and a car right here in this area? Because on this profile I don't have sim settlements too, but on my sim settlements 2 profile it's like a car and a tree right here, and it just kind of makes importing this settlement a bit annoying. But anyway, so before we even go inside here, let me just run around and try to show you something. What do we have over here? I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Oh, it's just a little garden in here. Alright, so it's a little garden. Is that Jenny? Yeah, it's the synth Jenny. So I put a lot of mute fruits because, you know, like I said, they count as 1 point. I know there's mods to fix that, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So back here, I think... Oh my goodness, are you serious? So right here, I think there was supposed to be a guard post, but oddly there's nothing here. It's just, you're just up here and that's it. And in here, this is basically where like my power armor team stays. So it's like 6 bunks right here, and then there's 6 armor weapon racks, power armor racks for them to use right here, so they could, you know, make their repairs and upgrades. And let me come around here on this side. So hopefully I don't get attacked, because allegedly the settlement is under attack. And there we go. Alright, so let me kill these guys really quickly. Alright, pardon the interruption. You can see I got all of my settlement security bots right there. They're, you know, helping to defend this settlement, which they did a really good job at. So shout out to those guys. So, we have like multiple entrances to get in here. So there's like one way right here. We'll show you the rest of this inside once we take this entrance over here. So I want to say that this is for the lights in the settlement, so I could just actually hit that, cut all the lights off when it's daytime. And then I believe this Nuka-Cola sign is from Not Another Neon, and that Slocum's Joe sign up there is from Signs of Times. So check those 2 mods out if you're interested in some settlement decorations. Now, in here, this is mostly just a bus stop because I have the survival bus. So if I call the bus, it will actually park right there, which I'm not going to do at the moment. But I had to like rug glitch it in here because the ceiling was preventing me from, you know, just placing it in here without any problems. So this is another way inside. Like if we just get off the bus, you can go through here. And I have some Borderlands vending machines. That's a thing. I believe it's on Nexus. Pretty underrated mod, but it's really cool. When you interact with it, you'll actually hear like the voices from the game. Like this one, you hear Marcus' voice.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
And so right here is, what is this? I believe this is a Guns for Hire. It is Guns for Hire fuse box. So I really like these fuse boxes because they give off 100 power, and it's just really tiny, as you can see, and you can place it on the wall. This terminal really serves no purpose except assigning jobs to the unemployed. Like this was the last object that I placed in the settlement because I saw that I didn't have any of those placed in here. So there is a guard, you know, point right here, so the guards could look out. And this was the other entrance that I showed you before. So that's right there. There's a guard right there facing the other way. I'll fix that later. So inside of here, this is where you can find some things. I did not clutter the place too crazy. Actually, this room right here looks like it's a bit unfinished because the only thing right here is like a settlement mechanic bot, and the rest of this room is just completely empty. So that looks a little weird. But we do have our armor and weapons merchants right here, and they have some of those display racks on the back. That is also from a mod. Cannot remember the name for it right now, but I'll put the link in the description if I remember. So in here, this was really like nothing in here. I just placed like a few like plants in here for settlements to, like, you know, just grow some food. And yeah, that's all that's going on right here. So what do we got in here? In here is nothing else as well. So with this settlement, yeah, like I said, I guess it's kind of like a work in progress because this just some things just look really empty. I don't know what happened. Maybe this is like a older blueprint than the one that I have. But right here, I put two hospital style institute beds to make them a little bit more cleaner, since this is where the patients will sleep, or like any injured patients. And then there's a doctor right here, you know, for the clinic. I think I got the rug glitch this in as well. And here's another Borderlands vending machine. This one is for Dr. Zed. So when you interact with it, you get Dr. Zed's voice, and there's like some medical supplies in here. All right. The rest of these rooms are mostly just, you know, just typical house rooms. So we have like some bathrooms right here, another bathroom right there, and then right here is a bedroom. And on this side over here, I believe these are also bedrooms. Yes, I didn't put any doors on them for some odd reason. I should have really double checked this settlement before I started recording, but whatever. The main foundation is there. So inside of here, this is like just more gardening. I guess I really wanted to focus on making this like a farming type of settlement, since it doesn't really get attacked too much. And then there's so many other nearby settlements next to it that I didn't need to go too crazy with the defenses, because right across the grass right there is Starlight Drive-In. And then down the road is Cambridge Safe House. So yeah, more plants right there. And this one I decided to add some different things, some potatoes. But yeah, as far as in this room, I feel like I could have done something else. But it's probably because when I go to import settlements, I don't want them to take too long. So I don't go nuts with the clutter, like I always say. And probably just, you know, things where it look like something will be there, it's just not. Probably because I plan to just place it there after importing the settlement. So down here is where the workbench is. As a workbench, I guess I just squeezed in a couple more sleeping bags because I guess I was getting tight on the amount of settlers I have. 24 beds and 24 people, yeah, so I'll probably just like squeeze some sleeping bags in there. And this is a generator that gives off 100 power, and I wire glitched it through to, you know, connect to some objects. And now I will show you upstairs. So to get upstairs, I was thinking about doing something with this, but I just decided not to. So in order to get upstairs, you actually have to go back out through here. And I'll show you another one of these entrances as well. Right here, we use the NAND switches, so we can have a switch on both sides that works. And no matter which side you approach it from, it will always open and close when you interact with it. In here, what do we got? Basically nothing. And let's go upstairs. So upstairs, we have like the bar, and it's kind of like some stripper poles and things in there, so I might have to censor some of the things that's going on in there. But before we actually go in there, let me just get rid of the more common stuff first. So inside of here, we have a nice little living space. It's got your kitchen and dining area and some chairs. Upstairs is probably, yeah, some more like a bedroom with some beds, a chemistry station. And then out here is like a porch. Some more chairs and stuff. You could look out, get a decent view of the settlement. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in here. I like to make a nice little space for some of the settlers to hang out, especially a cozy spot for any followers that I might drop off here. So let's go back over here. So the train cars, I don't really use this structure too much. I feel like they're pretty limited, but I try to make do here. So we have some subway cars. I mean, not subway cars, excuse me, railroad cars. And we have some bedrooms, some dressers in here. And then I like what I did with this, how I just put, you know, the wooden structure connected to it. I'm not exactly sure if it snapped. I did not use snap to all when I when I made this settlement. So it was either rug glitching, pillar glitching, which I don't even think you could do that with these. So yeah, hopefully it just snapped. But I really like the way this came out, with the two beds just fitting in there so nice and snug. And then on this other side over here, so this is like a Minutemen themed settlement, and this was supposed to be like the main like outpost. So I guess like everywhere around here is more like the living spaces and the markets and stuff. But in here is like where the Minutemen is supposed to hang out. This is supposed to be like their base of operations. So right here you have that scavenger patrol booth thingy. And we have the settlement tidy bot, which will clean up the dead bodies and bring their items to that box. And then up here, there's a couple of power armors for the Minutemen. Mostly because I have that power armor hoarder mod, which allows you to send power armors back to your settlement so you don't have to like carry them. It's a really useful mod if you like power armors. So over here, there's just some more clutter and junk. Some Minutemen decals and Spirit of Steel, and the Minutemen command table, which I believe is from We Are the Minutemen. So that's nice. This looks like a little outhouse bathroom thing, so I assume there's a bathroom here. So you're probably going to have to enter it from this side because of the way the door opens. But yeah, it's a nice little tight little bathroom in here. You got the toilet back there and a sink right here. So yeah, I squeeze that in, as you can see how tight it is in that space. But hey, it's a bathroom, so I like having those in here. And we also have a guard booth right here so they can look out, cover this side of the building. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on with the Minutemen headquarters. So back out here, I believe up here is another guard point. Yeah, there's a Minuteman right there standing on patrol. And down on this side, we have just another living quarters. So it's a couch, 2 beds, and did I give him a bathroom? I did give him a bathroom. Nice. I always like to see that because, you know, it's not really needed, but I always like to be a little bit more immersive by adding bathrooms. And I know you could easily just put an outhouse, but hey, who the heck wants to use an outhouse? Get up in the middle of the cold freezing night to go out and take a leak or a dump or something, you know? So over here we have the general store, and we got my boy Sheffield, who I did not give him any drip yet, sadly. Sorry, Sheffield, he's still in rags. But yeah, that's Sheffield. He's running the general store up here. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on with this part. So in here we have the bar. We have the bar and grill is like downstairs, and then upstairs is where you could get like more of the alcohol and see the dancers on the pole. And we also have to mod the singing settler, which I don't think I have anybody singing songs at the moment due to copyright reasons, but it is a very nice mod. So right here on the sign I put Joes and Hoes because yeah, it's just a cup of Joes, I guess, or like sloppy Joes and some Hoes. I don't know, whatever. Let's go inside. So standing outside of the front door, we have one of my settlers in power armor thanks to shielded settlers, and it will stand on this mat marker that I put right there. So they're just guarding, you know, make sure, you know, everything is good. Check your weapons at the door, whatever. And then in here we have just a bunch of dining booth tables and stuff over here, and I really like this mod right here, which adds like these buffet tables and things. I'll try to put the description below, but they just look so nice. I really like this. I want to take care of my settlers, make sure they got a whole plethora of food to choose from. And it does things with these default vendor counters. It will, you know, fill these blank shelves with some actual items that relate to the type of items that they sell. So that's really nice, and it doesn't take up a plug-in slot. So we have this bunny costume. I cannot remember the name of it, but yeah, this is what I got the girls dressed in, bunnies. Thank goodness they're not nude, because yeah, you can't have that. So yeah, this is supposed to be a restroom, and there's no sink or no toilet in here. So yeah, this is really like a super work in progress. I really gotta like come back and fill some of these things in and then re-export it. But you get the idea. So upstairs we have a chemistry station, just for the simple fact that I didn't want to run from one side of the settlement to the other just looking for a chemistry station. So sometimes you'll see these things just randomly placed anywhere because they're just so useful for like crafting weapons, armor, and just other like miscellaneous things. So we have another bunny girl up here, and she's also basically serving some bar stuff. You don't need to have two bars, but I just wanted to assign them to something, and yeah, that's basically it. I believe they share the same inventory, so the same thing she has up here, the other girl will have down there. And like I said, not another neon. We'll put these neon signs here. So that's how I got these neon signs like that. And here's like a little lounge and stuff for people to just hang out. And then right here I have a dance pole, the stripper pole mod. You can find this on Lover's Lab. I can't post the link there. And I had the rug glitch it in because I guess it was conflicting with the roof. So here's the mod in action. You can see the settlers will actually dance on the freaking poles, which is actually kind of cool. And you can actually go up to them and trade with them. If they're a dancer, they will actually be like a vendor as well. So this is some of the stuff she has. She has, some marijuana products as well as some alcohol and some snacks.
People like you are rare in the Commonwealth.
And then back here we have the shielded settlers' little private quarters. I mean, not the shielded settler, excuse me, the singing settler. So whenever the settler isn't singing, like when she is singing, she'll be right here on the microphone. She will walk through this door and sing on the microphone. The doors will close behind her because of lazy doors. She'll sing her songs, and then once she does, she'll walk back in here. The doors will close automatically, and she'll have her privacy. She'll be able to like lay on this chassis, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And this terminal right here is what I could use to determine what songs will play. Right now it's initializing. I'm not even going to try to figure out what the issue is with that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on in here. I really like how this place came out. It looks really nice at night, which is looks like night is actually approaching soon, so I'll probably show you guys that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Some diner tables and chairs up here. And then outside in the front of this settlement, I have another guard right here. They're facing the wrong way, I guess. I wanted them to face that way. But yeah, you got a nice view of this field over here. I have another pine forest, so that's why there's so many trees in the way. But over there is the Starlight Drive-In. And then more of the signs of times. I just wanted to go crazy and start placing a whole bunch of these signs. So we have the back alley bowling, Fallon's department, foodstuffs, all over here. And then on the roof over here, there's a mod called Kuro Neon, I believe it's called, and that's how I got these spinning, decorations from here. And then this one is from Not Another Neon. So I really like, I really decorated the roofs of this place with all of these spinning neon signs and things like that. Even though it's probably unimmersive, I really like it. It looks good to me. So another really cool, unique feature about this settlement, which I really didn't make use out of yet, is that similar to the Finch Farm settlement and the Grey Garden settlement, you can actually build on the overpass here. So I'm not exactly sure how you would get up onto the roof here. I probably didn't figure that out yet. But if you have a jetpack, you could jump up here. And I basically placed the ladder. And then there's some flooring right here. Now, I think at first I didn't continue with this part because I didn't have... Oh my goodness, really? We just say... Whatever. So, I didn't have place anywhere at the time. So I think that's why I kind of gave up right here. But I have it now, so I might continue this later. And I might put my own private quarters up here so I could just, be up here. Is that vertebrates attacking my settlement? Oh my goodness, let's go. Oh, that's not going to work. Let me get my Gatling plasma from Fallout 76. Don't snitch on me though, because you know Nexus be hating whenever I put some Fallout 76 stuff. Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, if any damage was caused to my settlement from that crash, the settlement repair bot will fix it. All right. So yeah, this is pretty much my Mystic Pines settlement build. This is a mod. This settlement is not in the game by default, so I will place the link for that mod in the description below for sure. Let me know what you think about this settlement, and like I said, if you have certain settlements too, let me know if you have a car placed in front of this settlement. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to wait a few hours, let it get to nighttime, and then I'm just going to, you know, do kind of like a sky cam of the settlement. So thank you all for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what settlement build you'd like to see me work at next time. All right, take care.